All right, it's Monday, October 19th, 2020, and this is your weekly look at the latest Altos Research data that came in over the weekend for the entire U.S. real estate market. Each week, Altos tracks every home for sale in the entire U.S., all the pricing, the changes in pricing, the supply and demand, and we make these statistics available to our customers so that you can see the trends in the U.S. housing market far before it comes available through the traditional data channels. As we approach the end of October, we're now 6 months past the anniversary of the mortgage forbearance program. And when we started this program in March, as many as 4 million people opted to stop paying their mortgages as the pandemic crisis took hold. Each week, fewer and fewer Americans are in that state, though, as they resume either paying their mortgage, their normal payment schedules, or sometimes selling or moving. While most of these agreements were for 12 months, there was a group that was set to expire in 6 months. And that group is now renegotiating in some manner. Most of these are rolled over to 12 months. So next April is still going to be that transition time for us to keep our eye on. But what's interesting is October has proven that almost none of these homeowners are being forced to sell in a distressed manner. And you can see that our weekly new listings count here remains absolutely normal. There's no surge in new listings coming to market. There's no changes in the pricing of those. So in 2 weeks, we'll start November, and we should expect that new listings fall weekly through the end of the year. You can see right now the 2020 line continues to be right in the normal seasonal zone. Meanwhile, the price of these new listings continues to hold strong too. That's the blue line on this chart here. The new listings prices have been actually flat for 3 full months during the season when they're normally pulling back. This is straight up a function of buyer demand across the country. Like, new homes get strong asking prices because the buyers are buying them. We'd see it here first if the buyer demand was starting to pull back. It's not yet. Median home price in the U.S. is $350,000 this week. When we look at the year-over-year comparison, you can see that the home prices in late 2020 have remained unseasonably strong, up about 7.7% from last year at this time. In 2 weeks, as I mentioned, we'll begin that November-December seasonal home price pullback, and that will let us see that we're back into a normal, more normal seasonal pattern. Finally, this week, let's look at the crisis shortage in available inventory. Inventory ticked down just a fraction this week to 554,000 homes, single-family homes on the market. It feels like this strong buyer demand is pulling some opportunistic listings to the market. If you're a listing agent, this trend can be an excellent message for potential sellers. Demand is here now. Prices are as strong as they've ever been. It's a really good time to sell into this market. So that's the data this week. As always, visit altosresearch.com for full details and the latest data. Subscribe to this YouTube channel here to make sure that you get these and other videos each week. If the conditions change that make this forecast change, you'll see them covered here first. So please post any of your questions in the comment section below. And as always, we'll review more next week. Thank you.